Welcome back, hockey fans. It's Belly Brandt, your host here, along with my cameraman Josh Keck, and we're ready to go. A little bit late here as they're waiting for the high school game to finish up as the Riels take the ice. Just waiting here for the Twisters here to take the ice any moment. Coming into this one, both teams in their last 5 games have won their last 3 of those, with St. Boniface winning their last one at home by a score of 4-3 over the St. Vital Victorias. Meanwhile, for the Twisters, last game was a home game 9-2 win as they came out big over Ft.Garry. And your starting goaltenders in this one for the Riels, they got number 31, Jess Morris. He comes into this one in 23 games with a save percentage comes into this one with a save percentage of .890. He's 9-10-0 on the year. And we're set now here for Canada. Meanwhile, in net for the Twisters, it's Logan Ends getting the start again in 22 games. Here's a goals against average of 4.0 and a save percentage of .895. Your scoring leaders for the Riels is Connor Davis, their assistant captain. He has 4 goals and 22 assists in 29 games. And for the Twisters, Riley Gertson with 20 goals and 18 assists in 28 games played. And quick change there before they get the draw, and we're ready to go. Clark losing that draw there as the Riels take over. They're wearing the black and the gold uniforms. Twisters in the white and the red. Riels now working around here in the defensive zone. Tries to pass, won't go there. So they try and put the head forward as they try and walk the line. Now picked up here by the Riels. They'll send this one back down and around. And Ends will leave it here for Mike Hepner, and he's going to play that head. Cohen Thomas now, he's going to take a whack at it, trying to get that one out of the zone there as they continue pushing it at it there as it gets sent all the way back. When Jonathan Dick will play that right back to Cohen Thomas there. Again, getting pressured right away there by the Riels as it's Connor Davis's line out there for the Riels. Starting this one off. There's a quick shot there. That gets blocked. And now here come the Twisters here up the near side. That's going to get turned over. And the Riels are going to send that right back down. Icing's going to get waved off. Both teams doing a partial change here. Riels able to hold the line here. They're applying some great pressure here early on in this one. Riels now working it here back to the point. That pass won't go. Now they'll pick it up behind the goal line. For ringing around, where Sutherland will pick that off. He'll play that forward, but that's going to get held again by the Riels at the blue line. And that's going to come in front of Enns there. Well, he's going to hold on for a whistle. So we look at these teams coming into here. Their first meeting on October 23rd was all Riels. Riels won that one 5-3. Meanwhile, the Twisters have outscored their opponents by a score of 14-6 following that game, winning the last two by a score of 7-1 and a score of 7-5. And again, Enns goes out there to play it. They'll play that head forward for Derek Weeb, who's second in scoring on the Pembina Valley Twisters. And it's going to get picked up right again here by the Riels and sent right back down here into the opposing zone. And that's going to go up out of play there. That's going to bring the draw just outside the blue line here. And that'll take place in front of the Twisters bench. No shots so far in this one. About 2 minutes in. And the linesman there clearing out a spot. There was a spot there that they're working on right before the warm-ups. There's the linesman there trying to fix. Looks like there's a little divot. Look like they're about ready to go here soon. Still working at it here. As the Twisters continuing on their long homestand, as that will get finished up tomorrow night. Homestand that started back on January 13th with a 5-4 win over the Express, followed by a 6-4 win against the Jets on that Sunday, before beating the Riels 8-3 the following Friday, and then falling 3-2 to St. Vital on that Sunday game. Then the Friday after that, on January 27th, they had the rematch against River East. River East got the better part of them, winning that one 6-2, where the Twisters followed up with a 9-2 win over Ft.Garry back on January 29th. So a quick start there with 3 wins for the Twisters on their home stretch before dropping 2, but coming back there with that big 9-2 win against the Twins last week. And that all finishes tomorrow night at 8 p.m. here when the Twins take on the Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club. And off the draw here, it's picked up, controlled by Xander Carrolls. He's going to try and get that ahead to Nico Vija. Hits a couple of Riels sticks though, and it won't connect. Number 88, he's going to play across. That gets picked off there by Luke Vandervelt. And trying to find the centering pass there, and that won't go as Russell skate into the slot. Hines now will play that all the way around where they'll get picked up at the blue line and sent right back down there, holding the zone for the Riels. As the Riels trying to set up something here offensively. With that pass there, gets misplayed at the line, and the Twisters going to take out a guy there. They're going to let them continue to play on. As we hit the 17:30 mark here in the opening frame, as the Riels started by skating out on the net, and they'll play that one all the way down the ice before going for a change themselves. And Enns will play it there to Russell, as the Twisters here now trying to get ahead forward. Stretch pass to Cohen Thomas doesn't go. That'll get picked up here by Bergman as the Riels finish their change. Brett Bergman now walks in, and he gets knocked off the puck. And now picked up here and controlled here by Parker White as he'll play that ahead forward. And here comes St. Boniface going the other way. And that'll be in on net, and Enns will hold on for a whistle after getting some action there again in front of him there by Tyler Haight. Preston Dubois now comes here to Preston Dubois here to take the draw. And he'll win that one there against Weeb and play it behind the net. And they'll center it there. Twisters going to pick that one up. And the Twisters going to send it the length of the ice. Gertson's going to catch that and play it to himself. That's going to get picked up here. And Hate's going to take it the other way here for the Riels. Trying to get that across to Dubois. And now controlled here. Going the other way. DeGrave, he feeds that one ahead. And now DeGrave getting pinned here as Dubois plays it up. And there's a slap shot. That hit a stick wide of the net there. As the Riels trying to get it out, and they'll send that into their bench, and that's going to bring a whistle, and it'll be back inside the Riels zone here. Off the draw now. Here, there's a quick shot there by Weeb, just missing the net on that one. Now in the slot, there's a shot that hit a stick. Van Dyne's trying to opening the scoring here early on. And here comes St. Boniface going the other way. They got 2-on-1. There's a shot. Enns makes a save. Rebound. And he makes another great save there. A great opportunity there, as they are going to register that as the first shot of the game. Which Emmons makes a save. As Thomas, he'll fire that one around. That gets part of the netting, and we'll go and look here at the rush here that the St. Boniface Riels set up here coming out of the zone here. As you can see, a great opportunity there for the Twisters, and then there's the turnover here that as the Riels come down the 2-on-1 and then sticks with it, makes two great saves there. And that pass there is going to get fanned on by a couple of men there before it'll get picked up here by St. Boniface. And Kell's trying to get it out. Miscommunication there in the pass. Weeb's going to go back to set it up here. And here comes Derek Weeb now skating up ice with the puck. He's got Vijay with him. He's going to do a sloppy pass there to Vijay, trying to get it back to the point. And they're going to stay with it there. That shot there from the top of the circle, that doesn't go. Van Dyne's trying to hold those line. And that's going to get taken the other way there by the Riels. The Riels now playing some more offensive pressure in this one. They've had the puck in the Twisters' offensive zone for the majority part here of the first frame, but are only able to muster up one shot on net. As they're going to send that all the way down, icing nullified. Picked up there by Tristan Thomas. He's going to send that all the way down. There's a nice passing play for the Riels, but a little bit too far off the stick there. And that won't go for them. Going the other way here, Xander Carrolls for the Twisters here. And that shot there, that's going to hit the stick and go wide of the defender for the Riels there. Now picked up here behind the net. Twisters now looking, trying to center it there. Was Vijay. He couldn't find his man though, and it's going to get picked up here. And going all the way around the net, there's Ambrose. And his pass is going to get picked up here by Vijay. Vijay going in tight there, can't get a shot away. And Trott will take it the other way here for the Riels, where Hepner will pin him behind the net. And the Riels now going to play it back here. In tight, that hit a skate there and broke up the centering shot. There's a great chance in front. Enns again making a great save. He's going to lay down out there, hacking at it. And there's some pushing and shoving. But Enns holds on for a whistle. So the stick goes flying there. We'll take a look at the replay here. Enns making some great saves early on. 13:34. Shots are 2-0 in favor of the Riels. We got a game knotted up at 0. Miller's line here will come on for the defense here for the Riels as they change it up here off the draw. Riels winning that one as Cohen Thomas takes down his man against the boards. And has a puck way under him. They continue at the fight before Clark's able to get it out. And Cohen Thomas whacks that ahead, and there's going to be an air. Nope, they're going to let them play there as Bergman got taken down there. And the Riels, they'll chip it ahead forward before sending it rink wide, and they're going to get icing's going to get waved. And no, now the linesman's going to call icing there. instead, which was the right call. A little bit of a discussion there. We tried about the icing call there, and now they're going to have to tell them that they're not allowed to get their change in, as the linesman caught himself napping there on that one, waving it before deciding to call the icing, and now he has to explain that to the Riels bench here as they got to get the right man back out here. Thomas here in to take the draw here. And off the draw, the Twisters control Carroll's now. He'll backhand that, trying to whack at it there. It's Gertson now back to the point. There's a shot by Thomas through traffic. Wide of the net. Twisters in tight. There's a shot. Goaltender got just enough of that to deflect that wide. Great opportunity there for the Twisters in tight. As the Riels now control. And the Riels trying to go the other way. Thomas will send that right back down. The Gray muscled off though by his man. Chamley now, he comes around the corner here with the puck. And he's going to get that ahead for it to hate. He's fans on it, but no worries for him. It's picked up there. And a quick shot there. They'll hold on for a whistle there on that shot there from Davis Connor. It's a great opportunity there for Connor Davis, but again, ends holding on for the whistle. Up the draw now here. Twisters, they're whacking at that. The net gets deflected in front. The Twisters glove that down. And the glove pass waved off. Nice hit there. As we taking a couple bumps there. Going the other way, here's the Riels. Carter Hines pressuring his man there. Centering pass. That won't go. Twisters will get that out of harm's way and now out of the zone as Weeb pushes his way ahead forward. As Russell now, he'll pass that ahead and they'll get all the way back across ice to Weeb on the near side. He'll leave for Van Duyn's. Van Duyn's shot. And dangerously in front of that, hit the back of the Riels forward and going the other way here. And here come the Riels. They got 3-on-2. There's a shot. Ends makes a save. Doesn't know where it is. It was right in the slot. And the Twisters there getting tangled up there. Two man with the Riels guy in the slot. Going the other way, here's Dick. He'll play that across here for Weeb. And Weeb's going to get pushed into the corner and doesn't have much to do as Dick cycles back to his defensive position before picking up the puck. Walking into that one, and he makes a shot. Goaltender makes a save on that one. And there's some miscommunication there by the Twisters, but Hepner picks up the puck. They're making up for the air. And Weeb in tight. Gets a puck. Shot, scores! Derek Weeb with the goal, and the Twisters strike first. And it's Weeb there from Vanderveld and Hepner at 11-16. As we'll take a quick look here at the replay here of the Twisters' goal. There, Hepner picks up the puck there, and there's the first shot. Now he makes a save. Rebound comes right there to Derek Weeb, and he'll put that behind the goaltender. We got a 1-0 Twisters lead here. As Derek Weeb still tracing Gertson there in the points category, leading the Twisters though in assists. And going the other way, here's the Riels trying to knock it up pretty quick here. As they have definitely had the puck in the offensive zone, but couldn't find the back of the net yet. And Vijay is going to send that down, try and send it out. Well, Dick will pick it up. Wait up. Correction there on the assist there. We went to Xander Carls there. It's talking about Luke Vanderveld, who I had originally. He comes in there to help out with the physical activity as there's some pushing and shoving there from the Twisters penalty box. So it's Weeb from Carroll's and Hepner to start off the scoring in this one. Shots are 4-3 in favor of the Riels. Twisters lead this one 1-0. They're going to bring that face-off down there in front of the Riels bench. Picked up now here. And there's a shot there by Thomas. Goaltender makes a save there on that one. As the Riels now skating their way up ice. Riels now circling around, trying to set something up and get out of the zone. Here's their chance as they come across the near side, pressured though hard, and taken down by Sutherland is Davis before getting that ahead forward, and Ends holds on for a whistle. Off the draw there, Twisters able to clear it out of the zone. But got sent right back down. Hits a man there in front of the linesman. And the Riels control there. Gertzen breaking that one up. And Sutherland out here chips that ahead to Gertzen. Gertzen trying to play it across to DeGrave. DeGrave now in a stick battle there. And the Riels going to win that one. Here come the Riels going the other way. On the stretch pass here. Centering and no one's there. And a great setup there by Waldmo. And there's a shot. Ends makes a save. Rebound. Waldmo was right there. Could not. Waldmo could not connect there on the rebound. Twisters going the other way. Ice offside waved off as they crash the net there. They're going to hold on to the puck. There's DeGrave as he gets pinned with Gertzen crashing the net. And they got a chance going the other way as Russell played up, but that pass there couldn't find their man there. And both teams having some miscommunication as Davis couldn't get his pass to go. They'll get picked up here, and Sutherland, he'll sauce that across, and that's going to hit the linesman. And that's going to get played right back into the Twister zone. As Russell now controls behind his net, 9 to go here in the opening frame. Twisters turn it over in front. Ends makes a great save on that one. And going the other way now, here's the Twisters before they'll turn it over, as that gets sent right back down to their own zone. They'll get played across now here before getting played out by the Twisters. As Van Downs bumps his man off the puck before sending it down into the offensive zone. Riels now trying to turn, get out of trouble there. Weebs applying some pressure, same with Vijay. Picked up here by the Riels. Nice hit there, but the Riels still with it. Here come the Riels as they go over, and they're going to get called offside. That was close, but the linesman called them on the offside as we take a look here at the latest save here that Ents have had to make in this one. So goal number 11 on the year for Weeb. So he still finds himself 4 down behind Gertzen for leading in that category. And there's a shot there by Thomas on the rush. And 8:07 left. Both teams here going for a quick line change before puck's going to get dropped here. So it'll get dropped here to the right of Morse. Twisters control off the draw. Weeb gets all the way back to Carroll's. Carroll's now trying to play it in tight there to Vijay. That pass doesn't go. And Weeb's going to pick it up now here as he rings around the circle. And Thomas is going to play that one. It's going to be offside. The Twisters got to tag up. But going the other way, here's the Riels. The Riels now waiting for a man. Vijay lays a nice hit there in the corner. And some physical activity to follow there as Thomas there takes a punch there before laying a nice hit. There's a shot in front. Ends makes a save. There's a rebound in front. Ends makes another save, and they score. So the Riels have tied this one back up. Well, with that much offensive pressure, you knew that they were going to have their chances, and there's the rebound right there, and a pretty easy goal for them. So we're back to a new hockey game after a little bit of discussion there with the referee. But at the Riels bench, we're back, ready to go here. And with 7:30 to go, we're knotted up again at 1. And going the other way now here, going through traffic, there's the Twisters. Centering there, not doing anything there. Xander Carroll's trying to center it back here now. There's a shot that hits a stick just wide of the net there from the point, and here going the other way. And he took a hard hit that broke his blade there on that stick as it hit the boards there. And the Twisters now will go the other way. Vijay, his shot just wide of the net. Never seen a stick break like that. It goes up into the netting. We'll take a look at a replay here. As you can see, the play skate right up there. And there's the hit. And there you can see the stick blade flip up there right in front of the camera before coming right back down. And a shot just wide of the net there by Jonathan Dick. He's going to have to watch well more as they tried the stretch pass there. It goes back though the other way. Picked up now here by Jonathan Dick. He'll play that across to his defensive pairing before getting it right back. And Southern will tip that not too far though ahead. There's a Riel right there. And him with Hyra there. They're going to have to fight for the puck before DeGrave will send it down for the Twisters. And the Twisters will try and set it up here in the offensive zone as the Riels control with the puck and are able to get it though right back out. And picked up here by Gertzen. Here comes Gertzen turning up ice. And he gets knocked off the puck, and the Riels here got 3-on-3 going the other way for turning that one right back over here. And Hepner plays that one ahead. And here's DeGrave now here. He'll chip that one ahead forward as he gets pressured there in the corner. Looking now here as the Riels send in some help. In tight there for the Twisters, whacking at it there. Couldn't connect though. Jake Carroll's now, he'll chip that one ahead before trying to get it right back, but Waldmo will intercept that pass. And they're going to walk the line. We're going to take a look at the replay there. I think they were onside, but the linesmen had other plans there, and that's going to end the Riels rush. As you can see, there's the turnover. Here's a great chance here for the Riels. And it looks like he got his skate back in time, but the linesmen thought otherwise. Off the draw. Riels now dump it down. And the Twisters send it right back out. Pretty even game so far. Here's the Riels step over the blue line here with speed. They take a shot and that gets fired right up into the netting there. A great chance there by Espanol. And on that scoring there, we'll get you that here at the next whistle here as the Twisters work it ahead forward. Espanol will pick up the puck here as Vijay pressures him. He'll pass that back. And working their way ahead forward, that stretch pass, Twisters going to play it right back, and they're going to be offside there. An easy whistle for the linesman. So his second of the year there. Rise Malmus finding the back of the net here for the Riels to tie this one back up. And their points leader, Connor Davis, getting the assist, as well as Dylan Batilla. Spaniel winning the draw. We'll get that back to Ambrose, and Ambrose will send it right back down. As Carter Hines will pick it up behind his net. Now he's pressured off the puck. And Espanol will pick it up here. Espanol now playing it ahead forward. Hit a couple sticks as he got tied up there. Hines turned over in front. Twisters getting away with the hook there. There's no penalty so far in this one. As we have 4:30 to go. Big collision there. As he'll work out right back down. As Vijay there trying to make a hit. Misses his man there on that one. And Espinel there with the shot. And it's going to get picked up here by Russell after that save made by Jens. It's Colin Thomas now working it head forward. Here comes Thomas. Thomas with a head of steam now all alone as his team ditches him for the line change. As he gets tied up there with Ambrose, and going the other way, here's the Riels. And Amaris now, he gets a little bit interfered with there by Dick as there he's able to get knocked off the puck there. And holding the zone there for a second was the Riels before it came right back out here. And the Riels are going to try and re-enter here before sending it down. As Ends now leaves it there for Dick. He'll play that cross there to Hepner. Hepner now working his way ahead forward. And that pass just doesn't have enough on it. Colin Thomas is going to have to skate back before slapping that one down and going for a change. Twisters now here controlling behind the Red line into the slot. There's a shot by Gertzen. And that's right at the chest, though, of Morris. And he'll hold on for a whistle with 3:16. We're not up at 1. It's the Riels, though, leading on the shot clock, 9-6. Twisters now controlling off the draw there just for a second as it's picked up now here by the Riels. Riels trying to get it out, and that's broken up there by the stick there of Dick, and that's going to get sent right as the Riels trying going the other way. They'll send that out of play. That's going to bring it back here to the Riels side of neutral zone, of the neutral zone. As DeGrave and Dubois get set here now to take the draw. Grave winning that one there, not as clean, but Dubois now picks it up as Sutherland complaining there to the linesman wanting a call. As there's a tie up there, and we'll get a look at that there in a bit there. As we get that back to the point, here's a Riels with a chance in front. Twister's going to pick that up and send that down. And here's a great chance here. Going the other way, Sutherland now. Sutherland now, he plays that off a stick there and tipped in front there, just wide of the net. Carroll was there trying to play that ahead forward. So a couple of chances there. Riels had to be careful hopping onto the ice there, waiting for the delayed offside, and they're going to get charged with icing instead. So they will be able to make their change as we look at the replay here. And there's a tie up on the draw. Twisters had control of it, but picked right back up there by Dubois. There's a shot there. The save made, and there's the tie up there. It looks, I think that's Weeb getting in on it there. And off the draw, not holding the zone, there's the Twisters. They're going to have to set this up here as Russell gets it and gives it right back to Carter Hines. Before that gets deflected by Enns, and that's going to hit the glove. He's complaining about that. It looked like that hit the glove there of the Riels goaltender. I've been a little bit over the side of the dasher. 2:11 to go, and they're ready and reset to take the draw. And Van Dyne's there, giving it to his man there behind the play. In tight there, and that chance there on the little bit of a wraparound doesn't go. Ambrose now, he'll send that back here, and Waldmo will pick it up. Here comes Waldmo, he'll get it across here. And there's a shot on net, Enns makes the save there on that one from Maspla. Ambrose now, hits the stick there of Van Dynes, and Vijay tries to go the other way before he runs into a defensive wall there by the Riels. Here come the Riels going the other way. There's a shot off a stick off the high glass and out of play. And that'll bring a whistle here with 87 seconds to go. Shots 10-6, not up at 1. Riels leading in the shot category. And off the draw, Twisters now controlling as they'll try to chip that ahead forward. Clark now, he's first man back. He gets taken down though. Pretty lately here as the Riels played around. Before there is a first penalty there as Dick's going to go to the box with a minute 08. We'll take a quick look here at the replay. As there's Clark battling with it there. Gets taken down there pretty lightly, like I said there, and there's Dick takes down his man, and that's going to bring a penalty. So power play opportunity number 1 of the night. And again, your keys to success that I was going to talk about here in the first intermission for the Twisters. It's take less penalties. They're pretty high in that stature, and St. Boniface, one of the least penalized teams in the league. They'll get the power play opportunity first here as they start that one off here at the blue line, working ahead forward. As we're in the final minute here, Ambrose holding the line here. They'll play that across. And in tight. There's a great chance there. Again by Waldmo there in the slot. Couldn't go in front. Ambrose plays across, so it's going to be a trip. Is going to be the official penalty there on Jonathan Dick. With a minute 08 to go. That centering pass, the Twisters going to break that up. And trying to go short-handed is Cohen Thomas before Davis picks it up. Power play percent here, 25.5. That's 4th in the league for this Riels team. So definitely a team you don't want to face. As Enns holds on for a whistle. Though that was no problem for this Twisters team. And last game they had here against the Twins, they killed off 9 penalties as the Twins were, at that time, the 4th best power play team in the league. Twisters on their penalty kill, that has continued to move up here in these last couple games. They're at 77.6%. That's good enough for 6th overall in the league. Still in that bottom half, but moving ahead forward as the Twisters here get it out of the zone. They got a chance for a 2-on-1 going the other way. Here they come short-handed. Bergman's shot just over the net. Again, Twisters 2 short-handed goals in their last game. Almost had one here, but that will do it for the end of the period. And we'll look here. As we lost the audio there. We got a couple other games here going on tonight. And we'll get a quick look at that. But meanwhile, it's a 1-1 game. Knotted up here. Shots 12-7 in favor of the Riels. Riels got 52 seconds of power play to the Jonathan Dick penalty. And we'll quickly here, like I said, go over the intermission. So the scores here. Around the league here. Almost all teams in action. There was the Jets. They're leading the Raiders Junior Hockey Club by a score of 3-2 with 10:15 remaining in the third. Meanwhile, the Express with 11:42 left, they're up 4-3 on the Canucks. Charleswood and the Knights. River East winning that one at home 3-1 with 1 period to go so far. Meanwhile, this game here knotted up here at 1. Twisters scoring first, but the Riels tying it up with 8 minutes to go in the first frame is Derek Weeb starting off the scoring, his 11th from Carls and Hepner. Meanwhile, Malmus got his 2nd of the year from Connor Davis, and Dylan Vettel at 12:28 to knot this thing up at 1, and that's where we stand now. We'll see you guys for the second period.
You're watching Twisters Hockey. You're watching Twisters Hockey.
And both teams here back right here to take the ice here. And sorry about that. The first frame there was a little bit quiet. Couldn't tell there if my mic was there on mute or not there after Canada. But we'll quickly go over the scoring summary in this one. It was the Pembina Valley Twisters starting up the scoring earlier on. And followed by the Riels tying it up not too far after that. Derek Weave finding the back of the net to start this one off. He got his 11th of the year. And that one there was from Xander Carrolls and Mike Hepner. Meanwhile, Ryan Hamalaris almost got his second of the year. And Davis Connor and Dylan Vittel got the assist on that one with about 8 minutes, 7:30 exactly left in the frame. Not up at one. Jonathan Dick took what ended up being called the tripping call behind the back of the net with about a minute 08 left, and that's what the power play is here for St. Boniface. As if you couldn't hear me before, yeah, they're still fixing that hole up there as the Twisters trying to continue on their winning ways here. As we've had a lot of home games here, as it's now down to the last two, one tonight and one tomorrow. And they started off winning the first three, dropped then one to St. Vital and one to River East before coming back and winning 9-2 the other day in their last meeting against the Twins. And they play the Raiders at 8 tomorrow, and that will be the end of their homestand before they hit the road. Meanwhile, for St. Boniface, their last game was a big 4-3 win against St. Vital. And the Twisters' last home game was that 9-2 win where they got two shorthanded goals against the Twins. And they come in here. Brett Bergman almost had a shorthanded one here. Just fired it over the net right at the bell. As the Riels come in here, they got really good power play, and that was the same with the Twins. Twins had 9 power play opportunities in that Twisters game. Twisters scored 2 shorthanded. They also had a power play goal themselves. Meanwhile, walking into this one, they're sitting currently in 4th with the Riels, with their power play operating at 25.5%. And they still got 52 seconds to get back in it. And continuing their success that they had on the power play. Off the draw here, the Riels controlling as we're back ready to go. I'm your host, Belly Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. Davis, now he'll send that down before getting knocked down by Clark. Behind the net now, Davis picking it up. Fires and fans on that one. There's a shot. Clark will pick that one, though, right back up and send that down. And the Riels now setting it up here. As they skate ahead forward, it's Davis as he steps over into the zone. He's looking, goes behind the net, still trying to find a man. He gets it back there and gets it right back here. As they continue setting it up, and they can't hold the blue line as they'll try and get that across to Ambrose. And the Twisters have a chance to go the other way. And we're back to even strength here, so nothing going there on the power play opportunity for the Riels. Shots in the first frame, Riels led that stat by a score of 12-7. As Riels now walking the line and working it ahead forward. Miller now with a chance. That gets deflected in front. Before getting picked up now here by Van Dynes. Van Dynes now going the other way. And he'll send that down just wide of the net there. Big collision there. And there's a shot just over the goaltender's glove before getting sent down the other way. And we'll take a look at that hit. And they're skating up ice. There's a big hit right there. Meanwhile, after the Twisters kill that off their penalty kill, operating at 77.6%. That's good enough for sixth in the league as they work their way ahead forward in that stat. There's a shot there by Russell, and they got part of that. There's the guy in front. Here comes Hines. He's going to play that ahead to Gertzen. Gertzen now playing it in deep. That second pass won't go. Russell picking it up, trying to go out past one guy, and he gets tied up. And now getting across here to Hines. Here comes Hines. He's going to clear that down. And getting pinned there. Sutherland, he plays that one there ahead to Vijay. Off a stick dangerously in front there. Riels now, they got a chance going the other way as Trot works his way up ice. Here comes Trot now over the line. Pressure by Hines. Hines is going to bump him off the puck. It's going to get picked up there by another Riel. And the scrum there continues on as Ft.Garry now is able to work it out and get it all the way across. There's a shot there from the line, deflected in front. Ends can't see it. And it doesn't get through as the Twisters clogging up the lanes going the other way. Russell, he puts that one ahead forward where Matthews is going to pick it up. Christian Thomas, I don't know exactly who the correct AP is on here for the Riels. I'll get you his name right away here. And they make a save there, going the other way here. As the Riels working their way ahead. And the stretch pass not going there now. Nico Vijay now going the other way. He's looking. Can't find Weeb there. Picked up now here by the Riels. Riels trying to go the other way. And Van Dynes can't hold the line. He's going to have to circle around before sending that down. Where Thomas is going to play that ahead. Before getting sent down. Thomas now there with the puck. Working ahead forward. And Vijay is going to glove that down. And oh, that's a close call there. And we'll see if he had the zone or not there. Let's see if we can see it here. Been a little bit critical of the, I think he did. Again, that's tough there. Been a little bit hard there on that linesman earlier on. But a couple close calls there at that blue line and the one icing there that he made up for. As Riel send that one right back down. Here comes Carroll's now. He plays that one ahead forward. And Vijay, he's going to flick that off the boards, trying to get to Vanderbilt. Going the other way is Davis. Connor Davis now. Trying to play that cross. That's up with a shot there and sticks that aside there. Dangerously in front as crashing the boards there was Davis. And Vijay trying to go the other way. Ambrose is going to pick that all right off his pocket. And that's going to hit the top of the light. And that's going to bring a whistle as it's out of play. 15:51 left here in the second frame. It's early on in this frame. Shots 2-1 in favor of the Riels for the frame. We're tied up here at 1. Twisters winning off the draw. Waldmo now, he'll pick up that puck and he'll try and send that ahead for Davis. Icing nullified by the lines. Picked up now here and played ahead for it is Thomas. Now that's going to get left there and played all the way along here. As that hit off the skate there of Gertzen trying to get to DeGrave. And that's going to get picked off. There's a chance for the Twisters. Oh, DeGrave just missing the net there. He had a wide open net. Couldn't connect on the puck. Davis going the other way here. for the Riels, and Waldemo can't hold on to the puck there. As Gertzen will play that into the corner. Stretch pass. DeGrave doesn't go. Here comes DeGrave, though. He'll leave it for Vijay. Here comes Vijay brushing off a hit as he gets hit hard there by Davis. Controlled now here by the Twisters. Turning around, making space and time. There is DeGrave. There's a shot firing off the mark there, though, from Thomas, and it's a 3-on-2 going the other way if Davis can hustle up to catch up with the play for the Riels. As the Riels now, Cutter getting pinning his man behind the net. There's Cutter Hines now as the Twisters trying to go the other way. And Cohen Thomas, he'll wrap that one all the way around there to Sutherland. There's a shot from the point, and Nance is going to hold on for a whistle as the siege continues. And again, like I was saying earlier on in the first period, I don't know, like I said, if you could hear that or not, but it just started off all Riels, and they just having the puck there in the offensive zone and creating opportunities. Couldn't get it done until later on in the frame after the Twisters finally broke the ice. But the Riels lead on the shot clock by a score of 15-9 off the draw. It's the Riels controlling with the puck. There's a shot through traffic, gets on net, Ends makes the save. And there's another shot just wide there of the net. And here come the Twisters going the other way with men. And they got forces here as Hines walks over. And the linesman's going to call them at the line on the offside. As the Twisters couldn't get all four men there synchronized. Espinel there on the draw against Bergman. As Clark and McCary fight for the puck, and Clark sends it down after taking a couple shots. And that's going to be a penalty there for the cross check, as that's a very enthusiastic call there by the ref. With a little bit of discussion there with McCary and the ref. Twisters get their first power play here of the game. And seeing if they can fare a little bit better than the Riels did. Riels were 0 for 1, but had great chances the whole time. Off the draw, here's Weeb. He's going to play that across here. Hepner there with the shot that gets blocked, and here come the Riels trying to go the other way, and that's too far. Weeb's going to pick that up. And Weeb's going to turn that over before getting it right back on his stick. Now going the other way here. And they step over the ice. Back to the point there. Russell, he plays it right back to the grave as the quick passes continue for the Twisters. As Russell now gloving that one down as he's pressured here. DeGrave gets the puck though. As they'll continue around here into their own zone here. Trying to work it ahead forward is the Twisters now. Weeb. You have to leave it, and Enns is going to hold on for a whistle there as that spell was right in front of him. Twisters power play not too hot this year. They come into this one 15.6%. That's 9th in the league. Meanwhile, the Riels penalty kill not doing that good either. 73.8%. That's 8th overall in the league. As the Twisters control off the draw, working their way ahead forward is Hepner. Twisters did get one power play goal in their last game. As it's another stat that they look to improve. And there's a shot there from the point, not going there for the Twisters, fanning on that one. Sutherland now looking around, trying to set it up here. Is the Twisters. Now back here to the line there, across to Hepner. Stretch pass there goes for Vijay. Now back to Van Dynes. Van Dynes looking, firing through traffic, scores! And the Twisters got power play goal. And just like that, they're back in the lead. It's Van Dynes getting it done. So Kyle Van Dynes, a great pickup for the Twisters. Getting his second goal on the year. And if I'm correct, he's only played 3 or maybe 4 games here for the Twisters here as we take a quick look here at the setup there. So Hepner there getting the assist. As looks like as well as couldn't see if that was Russell there or Weeb, as Dubois goes the other way and sends that down. Yeah, going the other way now. Here's the Twisters. Play ahead forward. And Xander Karras will play that across. That's a stick and goes up a play. So they can give the assist there to Hines. Gets the final assist there on that one. And there's a stick behind the play. And that's going to be an easy call as Dubois gets sticked. We'll see if there was the Twisters complaining here. We'll see if you can see. It's kind of behind the camera. I don't think we could see it there as they go off. Well, there's this penalty, but I was going to see if they were saying something before that to invoke the penalty. And like I was going to say before, again, it said with the mic being muted. I don't know if you heard that either, but like this Riels coming into this one here. They're one of the least penalized team in the whole league. And with their power play being fourth in the league, it's not a team that you want to take a bunch of penalties against. And the Twisters, they're not the best. The penalties is they're one of the teams over 600. So it's a 4-minute penalty as Van Dyne's, Vanderbilt there explaining the situation to his assistant coach there on the bench from the box. And they're going to redo here the draw. The Riels trying to get some redemption after their first power play. Fared plenty of opportunities, but no goals. As here's Ambrose. He's going to take a wrister. Save made loose in front for the Riels. And Enns holds on for a great whistle and a great save. And there's a great chance there. On the replay, a great save there. Made by Logan Enns. And the call there is a spear as Weeb gets tied up there with his man there on the draw. Looks like that was Waldmo as Ambrose plays it across there to Davis. Now back all the way across ice. Deflected in front. No one in the slot could take a whack at it. As that gets back to Ambrose now here. And across here to Davis. Davis now with the shot. That's a save made there on that one. And another great save there by Enns. As Ambrose now picks it up here. Working their way around as so you up here at the rink audio correction here, and I'm sorry there for the audio issues we've had here a little bit here tonight. As Riels now working it around here and getting it back here to Ambrose. Ambrose now looking, trying to find something here before working it down low. As the Twister's going to pick that off. Here's a chance for Clark going shorthand. He has one man to beat. And here comes Clark walking in the breakaway shorthanded, and Moore stays with him to hold on. And now here's Waldmo going the other way on the stretch pass. And Carrolls is going to break that up. Great play there by the Twisters captain, Jacob Carrolls, breaking that chance up there, going the other way. And here comes Clark again, shorthanded. He's got 2-on-1. He fires that one. And that's up on the glass there, as he couldn't hit the net there. And going the other way now, here's Davis. Connor Davis, shot, Enns makes a save. Loose puck in front. Davis is going to pick it up, trying to center it. And the Twisters not denying. Twisters denying him on that, breaking that one up there. As now again setting it up here is the Riels now here. Chami now his shots wide of the net there. Deflected ahead forward. As the Twisters now trying to push it up ahead. Meanwhile, Hira setting it down in front. There's a chance there, and that doesn't, no connection there on that pass in front there. For the Riels there, trying to set it up there. And Chami just couldn't connect in front of the net. As he'll pick it up here for the Riels. 9:55 left here in the second. And 1:40 remaining on that spearing call. Working it away now ahead for it. Here's Hira. He centers. Enns lays out, making a brilliant save. And that's sent all the way down the ice there by the Twisters. Icing nullified. Twisters down to 80 seconds here. Penalty kill. As, again, working their way ahead forward a little bit here. And now going short-handed, here's Carrolls. Carrolls waits up, comes in, shot, save made Another great opportunity short-handed here for the Twisters. And it's been a little bit of an issue here for the Riels offense compared to their last power play opportunity here, as it's been very back and forth here on the power play, leading the Twisters to multiple opportunities. And here's another great one for them going through the defense. There's VJ before taking out Ambrose, and he's going to get a penalty for that. And with that, there's going to be some extracurricular activity, except the linesman's going to get there quickly in time to break that up. And VJ complaining about his case there, trying to argue it. You can see if you can see the call there. It's tough to see there. Couldn't really catch it there. But nonetheless, VJ still arguing his way, as it's going to be a tripping call. St. Boniface, they got 5-on-3 hockey here in their favor for 34 seconds before they got a 2-minute power play. They got a full power play ensuing after that one. The remainder of the VJ power play penalty is Ambrose there centering it there. That doesn't go there on that pass there. Picked up here by the Twisters. Twisters now working their way up the other way. And DeGrave will send that down. DeGrave has a short-handed goal this year already. As the DeGrave now, he's going to send that all the way back to Carroll's, and they're just going to play keep away here with the Twisters for the remaining 10 seconds here on the spearing call to Luke Vanderveld, as Vanderveld gets right to exit here onto the ice very shortly, as he will do so now. And we're back to 5-on-4 hockey here for a little bit. And going the other way now here, Ambrose, he gets tied up there. Davis now going the other way, and the linesman's going to call them on the line. So that's going to bring a whistle with exactly 8 minutes to go in the second frame. And the Twisters getting it done with the lone goal so far in this period. Kyle Van Dynes from Hepner and Hines on the power play. Off the draw now, Hyra controlling with the puck. And he's going to get pressured there by his man. Twisters bench maybe want to hook there as the ref skates by. The Twisters are giving it to him. That's going the other way now here is Wildmo. Wildmo quick handles there before firing that high into the netting. .53 seconds here remaining on the third Riels power play of the night. They're leading the shot category big by 21-12. But find themselves down on the scoreboard due to Twisters making more use of their one power play opportunity they had. Webmo now circling back before setting it up on the cross ice pass. And walking into the zone, here's Parker White. And that stretch pass is going to get picked up by Cohen Thomas. He's going to run into some traffic before working it ahead forward. And here comes Thomas here, short-handedly. Working his way behind the net, brushing off a defender. Continuing to kill. So much is going to take it out of the zone. Instead of kill more time to get across to Clark. And Clark's going to fire that all the way back into his own zone to Hepner. Hepner faking the shot. Before now the Twisters will finally ice it with 7 to go on the penalty kill. And VJ's out of the box. We're back to even strength. Twisters have killed off now 3 power plays tonight. So that will definitely help their penalty kill percentage. As over the line there, trying to chip that ahead forward there for Weeb. He's got 1 tonight, and he's second in Twister scoring. Both points leaders, or the other points leaders for the Riels too. Davis, he's had himself a night, getting an assist already early on in this one. He's going to play it again. A hard hit there behind the net. On the chance here now in front behind the net. Some pushing and shoving continuing, and there's going to be a penalty here. Twisters going to go to the power play if they don't score. As some pushing and shoving continues in front of the net as the Twisters are going to head to the power play. We'll get a quick look here at the ref's going to say, but a great hit there. And we'll look at this hit. So there's the scrum continuing there in the corners as we look at who they got there. They're going to the box. And they're just playing right through his man. There's Weeb. Before getting the puck on his stick after finishing that hit, having a great opportunity there to score. But the goaltender standing strong in this one, keeping his team in it. It's a 1-goal game. Twisters leading, and Twisters trying to get something done here on the power play and expand that as they're working now here in front. And there's a chance there for Gertzen, the Twisters points leader. Weeb now picks it up, who's following him. And there's a shot by Russell, and that's going to be into the glove of Morris for a whistle. 5:41 left in this one. The lone power play goal in the period has recently breaking the tie here for the Twisters. Twisters trying to get an insurance goal here. They got a minute 39 of power play remaining. Off the draw now here. Davis now trying to control it, but Weeb's going to fire it back in, and now Davis is going to pick it up and send it out. Weeb's going to hit that down with a high stick, and that's going to bring a whistle as Russell makes contact with the puck. Davis winning the draw, and Renville sends that right back down. And working their way up ice here is the Twisters now before turning that one around. And that's going to get now picked up here by Bergman. Here comes Bergman with a flash of speed. Trying to set it up here. Getting that right back to the point. Across here to Weeb. And Derek Weeb, he'll send that one down low. Get picked up now here by the Twisters. Looking to Grave now, playing it again behind the red line before getting all the way back to Weeb up top. Now that centering pass there doesn't go. There's the cross-ice pass. But the Twisters control as the Riels had a chance to clear it as they picked up the puck in the slot. Now here comes DeGrave as he fiddles around in the circle before getting it back across. There's a shot by Russell. Waits! And he got the one defender to bite before shooting that one wide. Now Weeb now playing it here to DeGrave. A shot off the goaltender's blocker. Hit the netting. They're going to play on though. And here comes Russell now. He'll play that across here to DeGrave. DeGrave now on the cross ice pass. Twisters can't control that one. Down to 15 on the power play. Back to Weeb now. Weeb now, he plays that across. And working his way through traffic is Kalen Russell before getting it down low again to DeGrave. DeGrave now looking. They got 3 seconds on the power play, and that's going to get iced. And Hyra's going to come out of the box. We're back to even strength. Nothing doing on the second Twisters power play. And they're going to get charged here on the icing. As Xander Carroll had to tag up, he was offside entering the zone. 352 remaining here in the frame. Shots 21-16 overall. Riels leading that stat. Twisters up 2-1. Up the draw now here. Pembina Valley controlling off the draw. Ludmo will pick that up dangerously behind the net, and he'll leave that. There's a centering opportunity there. And now going the other way here is the Twisters. Here is Vijay. Walks over, and he gets in it there before getting knocked down behind the play. That's going to be a penalty there to White. As Twisters will get power play opportunity number 3. I hit a stick there, and now a pretty easy call there on the board. We'll see if we can catch it here right about. There's a hit on Weeb after Weeb laid a great hit right in that area before, which drew a penalty. Again, now going in there doing the dirty work, taking a hit to draw a penalty. So Twisters off to power play opportunity number 3 of the night. They're so far 1 for 2. Vijay's line out there on the power play opportunity. Dangerous play off Morris there in front, and Twisters can't hold the zone. Hate there with some quick pressuring here now against the Twisters. As he'll run into traffic as Twisters kind of running a pick play there. Invernally as Hepner now loops around as Vijay and Van Dynes cross, and Vijay now on the drop back here before getting ahead forward, and Van Dynes will come with the puck entering the zone before whipping around to Vijay. And Vijay back to Hepner before getting it across the line to Van Dynes. Shot through traffic, got hit a Riel in front has hate there. And that gets sent all the way down. Twisters now controlling behind the net. And now here come the Twisters working their way up ice to Sutherland. Sutherland now with the puck. Sutherland gets it across now here to DeGrave. DeGrave now looking. He gets back to the point for Weeb. Weeb now. Here you go. Get it over to Sutherland. Sutherland now with the puck. He's going to get knocked off by a second by Davis as he's got two guys on him. Twisters picking that one up. There's a centering awesome opportunity there for DeGrave. Couldn't get much on it. Calmed down there by Russell. His shot, that gets blocked. 37 seconds remaining here on the Twisters power play. As now the pressures come on as Russell's shot ping off the post there as you could hear it. And back now here. It's an awesome opportunity there for the Twisters. They'll walk into that one. Goaltender makes a save. And off of Morris' save. They'll get cleared down the ice. 15 to go. Partial change for the Twisters. Full change for the Riels. Trying to catch him napping is Gertzen. That's going to get picked up there. Weeb's going to leave that. He can't cleanly handle that. And DeGrave's going to walk in with 5 to go on the power play. Going to come in tight. We're back to even strength here. Twisters couldn't find the early success that they had on the power play as that centering pass will go to no one. Dangerously in front here, and Enns is going to hold on for a whistle. So with 71 seconds remaining here in the second frame. It's the Twisters 2, the Riels 1. Twisters, both teams, including the Twisters, both having great power play opportunities. 3 disappeared for the Twisters. Couldn't connect on the last 2. Riels couldn't connect on the only 2 that they had this period. As the Riels control now here in the offensive zone. Working around deep and tight. Centering there to the slot. Turning and firing. Hit the post. Nets off the moorings there. Enns goes on to watch it there before getting it fixed. Some pushing and shoving there. Getting over the blue line here is Riels. Walking into that. Enns again. Making a nice save off the lumber. There's a shot. Big block there by Carrolls. On the shot there from Renville. And getting it ahead there to Carrolls. And here comes Carrolls. He's got to go. Shot and off the lumber. Again, a great save as Carrolls was hurting there after that block shot, but still had enough on him to make most of that breakaway opportunity as we're down to 20 seconds remaining in the frame. And on the stretch pass for the Riels, that won't go for them, and they're going to get charged with the icing with 13.2 remaining in the second. Up the draw now here. Riels now sending that down there off the glass. Van Duyn's first back, steering that out of harm's way before whipping around and out of the zone. Picked up here by the Twisters. Here come the Twisters. They got to go. And Gertzen's going to hold up on the shot there as the clock hits 0. And that does it here. And after 40. Twisters lead 2-1 here. Twisters, making sure I got my audio there. Twisters leading 2-1 here after 40. The lone goal of the frame, Kyle Van Duyn's getting it done on the power play from Hines and Hepner. Meanwhile, on the power play, the Twisters came into this second period here, scored on their first opportunity, couldn't do anything with their next 2, and nothing going on the 2 power play opportunities this period for the Riels had to try and get back in this one. And meanwhile, with that said, we'll quickly look at our out-of-town scoreboard in this one as the Twisters again working the nightcap game. And it started off with the overtime game here at 7:30 slot. It was the Raiders Junior Hockey Club falling to the Jets by a score of 4-3. after coming back and scoring in the third period to tie that one up. Meanwhile, the Transcona Rail Express has ended the Canucks' long win streak with a 6-3 win, getting 3 in the third. And as they enter the final 5 minutes at the Terry Sawchuk Arena, that one is 3-1 Knights. So that's all the games that are on tonight. As we look at the schedule ahead, those Raiders coming off of that overtime loss, they're here tomorrow at 8 to take on the Twisters. And then it's a full schedule on Sunday. Plenty of great hockey to watch. And that starts at 2:30 p.m. with St. Vital taking on Stonewall in St. Vital. And the 3 o'clock slot, you got the Twins, and they're making their way up to St. James, and St. James tries to bounce back off after their loss to the Rail Express. And then the nightcap games, these Riels, they find themselves with a game against the Hawks at 7:30, and the River East Royal Knights, they are going to host the Express. We'll see you guys for the final frame. Twisters lead 2-1 after 40. Both teams set here, ready, about to take the ice as Zamboni does one more loop and still trying to fix that spot that you saw them fixing earlier. And at the beginning there, the second frame there, that was from the high school game that was early on here, and that's what caused the late start here. Twisters, though, as they get ready to come out to this one, just trying to play hard here and have a good 20. As the clock has a minute left here on it before they take the ice. And stay here on that win streak that they're trying to build back up. Meanwhile, on the other hand, for the Riels, they're leading in shots. They had a pretty good contested shots there that Enns has had to face out of them. There wasn't just a bunch of shots on net, hard contested shots. Enns had made a bunch of great saves early on in this one, and they just got to find a breakthrough. They've had plenty of opportunities and couldn't do it on the power play, couldn't do it shorthanded. And they got the one even strength goal, and just trying to muster up one more for them would be great for them, trying to work this way into overtime, get each team a point, or see which team can do what here as they both try to end the night here off on the winning side. As the Twisters, they just need to hold on for 20. And meanwhile, like I said, the Riels trying to find something that can get them up there and find the back of the net to tie this one up to at least force overtime for them, or find a way to walk away with 2 points, maybe even in regulation. As the lines here step onto the ice, along with the referee. And Morris and his crew skate out onto the ice, and Enns is getting ready to fall with his crew on the Twisters as Enns takes the ice here with his team. After a quick prep talk here for them, as they're trying to stay in this one here and stay ahead for the final 20. And meanwhile, the final other game left in the MMJHL, that game is now finished. It was the Knights being victorious over the Hawks by a score of 3-1. And here we go. DeGrave wins the draw and gets it across the deck. And the Twisters controlling off the opening draw in this one. Shots in the second frame. The end of the second period totals were 22-19 in favor of the Riels. Looking at ahead forward, there's Ambrose, and he'll send that out of play. So Twisters, they outshot the Riels in the second frame by a score of 12-10 and outscored them 1-0 with the power play goal. Off the draw now to Grave, getting it back here to the point. Quick shot there from the point off the blocker of Morrison. Going the other way, here's the Riels. That hits a skate there, Sutherland. And White now, he'll play that across to Ambrose. Ambrose trying to work it up, but Sutherland will intercept that pass, and he'll play that into the slot there to Grave, looking, now puts it into the corner past Ambrose for Sutherland. Sutherland and Ambrose fighting at it. Ambrose comes out with the puck though. Ambrose now looking around here, trying to find a man. He passes that one ahead forward. And the Twisters will send that right back down, go for a change. And a partial change ensues now here as Asip will play that ahead forward for his part as he quickly came onto the ice there for the partial change there for the Riels. As the Riels now control behind the net just for a bit there. Applying pressure that's picked up by Jacob Carrolls, the captain of the Pembina Valley Twisters, working that one ahead forward here. As that's off a stick there. VJ down the ice there. Morris plays that all the way across to Miller. Miller, he's going to try and back in that round. Fakes out his the player there as he holds on to that instead there. So faking me out as Weldmo now will leave that across here to Davis. And there's a shot there by Connor Davis, save made by Enns. And there's a little bit of a run there at a man there into the Twisters bench. Another guy getting just big physical plays there as there's a nice hit laid out there before that gets sent down the ice. And there's a wait there, and Van Dynes with a shot save made on the hesitation, and Twisters fanning there, couldn't find the connection there on the slot, going the other way there. Sent right back down the ice there by Wadmo before going for a change. And Twisters here trying to get them on a change here, as that's going to get turned over there by Weeb. And that's off the glass. They're going the other way here. Applying pressure here for the Riels. Riels working around. Back to Hyra. He plays that in deep. Trot's going to go after it. And he's going to let that one slide by him for the other Riel there down low. Riel's now getting it back to the line there. Hyra now with the puck. He looks, he gets in, centering in front. Ends makes a save, some whacking at it. And Hines giving it to him. He did not like that last whack there that he took there at Ends. We'll take a look at the replay of those two hits. Boom, there's the first hit right there. Kind of led up there, and here's the bigger hit there. Again, not as big as the earlier ones there that we played out, but Twisters there still showing that they can play physical up in front with the lead. Shots 24-21. Twisters lead 2-1 on Kyle Van Dyne's power play goal is what's breaking the tie so far in this one. There's a shot there from Ambrose, and that's going to get picked up there by Clark. He's going to whip that one all the way around the boards and work that one up here before Ambrose is going to pick it up now and play it across. And stepping over the line, here's the Riels. They got a 2-on-1. Ends makes a save, and the rebound comes right to Clark. Clark's going to send that out. And down, they're going to call that icing there as Bergman tries his best to get back in time. But it's going to come back here into the Twister zone. So the Boz line comes out here onto the ice to take care of this one, trying to tie this one back up. They're winning the draw there. Bergman now getting it up there to Thomas, and Cohen Thomas will send that down, and now Twister's going for a partial change there. Just Clark will go. As they're working now up ice here. And Ambrose now sending that one down on net and sticks that and thinks about covering. He's going to leave it instead for Hepner. Here comes Hepner working his way through traffic. Hepner now working his way up ice. And he plays that one ahead forward. Hiring out to Ambrose. Past him. Off the referee. And that gets cleared down in, and Ends holds on for a whistle. And Dubois is now going to take a whack at him. 16:20 remaining in regulations. It's the Twisters 2, Riels 1. Shots 27-21 in favor of the St. Boniface Riels. Off the draw now here. Still fighting there in the corner. And coming out of the skirmishes, the Twisters victorious with the puck. Just for a little bit there. As DeGrave now putting his man there. As Riels controlled dangerously behind the Twisters net. A dangerous area to control the puck here on offense. As they get over there. And Davis is going to leave it on the drop pass. Try and get it right back up as the Twisters now controlling. Only for a bit. As Harrows now sends that in. And off a couple sticks here, I'll end up on the stick of Jacob Carroll's here. And his cross ice pass won't go, but it'll be on net, which will nullify the icing. As AP for St. Boniface is going to play that ahead forward past Carroll's. But Carroll's able to whack it across, but as they got a 3-on-1 here going through the defense, and a great save there made on that opportunity there by Vital. He's got one assist tonight, trying to find a goal. As Van Villa now trying to center it off the feet there, but Twister, dangerous opportunity there. Waldmo missed the net though on his shot, firing just wide. And the Twisters now trying to relieve the offensive pressure that they were facing there. Sutherland splits the D, tries to go past one and he can't. Working it around now here. Trying to set it up, they get back to the point. There's a shot, that doesn't get through the traffic though in front. Weeb's gonna pick up the puck. Play to VJ, right back to Weeb. And Hines now coming in applying pressure, and the Twisters now going to glove it, but it's going to be able to play there. We'll take a look here at Sutherland's chance here on the rush. And here comes Sutherland now here as he works his way up ice there. And again, splits the D, and the third guy comes in and plays a nice hit on him, breaking that play up. But a great chance there for the Twisters and a great defensive response there for St. Boniface. And that keeps this at a 1-goal apiece game as that a 1-goal lead. Sorry, correction there. That shot whistles just wide. There's a chance there for Russell off a couple sticks. Bouncing in front. Morris holds on for the whistle, and some pushing and shoving in front of his crease continues. 5:30 here down in this frame. Shots disappeared 4 for the Twisters and 6 for the Riels. As the Riels working their way up ice here. Send that all the way down. Dig pressure by Weldmo. And Vijay now he plays that up to Van Dynes. Van Dynes now working his way through the defense as he gets tied up there with Miller. And they work it ahead here forward. Dick sends it right back down as Davis is pressuring him. And here come the Riels in the black uniforms with the white helmets skating from behind there. Now working it ahead forward as the Twisters pick it up. Twisters rocking the white and the red uniforms here. Working ahead forward with 13:46 to go. Leading this one. And they'll fire that one dangerously in front of the bench. Don't look like a clipped a guy, but it didn't. Dangerously there in front. Again. For the Twisters. As that works all the way down off a couple sticks there off Carroll's. And here comes Espanol. Espanol now working his way through traffic. There's a shot. Ends holds on for a whistle. And some pushing and shoving at it. Clark's going to take no exception to that. And let the Riels guy know that he's right there. He does. Zen's been taking a couple sticks here lately in this game. Espanol now comes in to take the draw, and he'll win that one against DeGrave. And White now he'll send that behind the net. They're in the slot. Shot off a couple of sticks into the netting, and that's going to bring a whistle. Trot out there with Espanol and Ft.Garry here trying to get something going. Ambrose and White on the lines. The Southern got taken down there at the circle, but the Twisters control at the puck going the other way. Bouncing off Trot, there's Gertson. And Ambrose controls the puck across to White. Espanol now going through traffic, walks through the D and hits the side of the net with a shot. And they're going to find the back of the net there, though. And the Riels have tied this one up as Enns was down. Couldn't find the number there. We'll see it here for a second here. And it looks like it's Trot with the goal. And this one's tied up here. And here's a quick look at the replay. They played around there, and there's Trot gets a goal. The assist there looks like the 15 got it, which would be Dion Espinal with the goal. And Matthew Trot. Daniel Espinal with the assist there, and Trot with the goal. We'll get confirmation of that shortly. As they want a call, and the Twisters will get the call in front there. So with 12:31 there, there's going to be a little bit of extra activity here. As Hayden sends to the box. Twisters power play opportunity number 4 of the night. The draw, and that is Trot with the goal there. Twisters now controlling here on the power play. Power play opportunity number 4. They got one power play goal tonight, trying to get another one here and regain that lead. In tight there, whacking at it. And they're going to get that out of. And they play that there across, and Weeb's going to pick it up. He's going to leave that on here for Russell. Russell now stepping over, and his shot just wide of the net. So it's the interference there on Hattie is the call. They'll play that one there across. And now Russell now looking. He makes the guy miss, fires, and that's into the netting. And again, they're off the draw. The Riels will send that down the ice there. 11:38 to go. Riels recently tied it up. Matthew Trott. As Weeb now going the other way here. Power play opportunity for the Twisters continuing on. They got 55 seconds remaining of it. As that's up off the netting, that's going to bring whistle. 52 seconds on the power play. 11:23. So Matthew Trott getting his 6th of the year from White. And Espinel. Twisters now. Van Dyne's playing it back here to Cohen Thomas. They got 40 seconds of power play opportunity remaining as they come up the near side here. And that's going to get picked up there. Trying to center that to Vijay. That doesn't work out. And now they get back to the line there. For Van Dyne's now. He's got power play goal in this one. And he'll pick it up again. He's going to fire through traffic and off the target there. Just to the side of the net where it's going to get picked up here. And he's going to have a chance at it again. Working his way through traffic. He decided to play it back. And Hepner wasn't there. As Hepner was looking, trying to find him there. Kyle Van Dyne's now putting that one there. Head forward. 5 to go on the power play opportunity. Twisters now working it in deep. And we're back to even strength here in this one. So Twisters, after being perfect on or scoring on the first power play, 0 for the last 3. Van Dynes takes a hit there as he gloves that one down and plays it ahead to Vijay. Twisters going for a change, and Hepner's going to pick it up and play that back as Carroll's works that up to Vijay. Vijay now, he gets that past him, and now it's going the other way as Davis gets brushed off the puck there by Xander Carroll. That got sent, hits a divot there in the ice, and that's going to get called there on icing. Like I said, ice not here perfect due to the abuse that was taken during that earlier game, and plus through the first 2 frames of this one. So just under 10 to go. We got this one gnawed up at 2. Shots are 30-24 in favor of the Riels. And Renville, that shot's going to get blocked there by Vijay. And Renville now sending it right back down. The ice off the stick there of Vandervelde. Now picked up here by the Twisters. Twisters now working their way out of trouble here and trying to work their way ahead. And that's sent down there by Jacob Carrolls. And some miscommunication there by the Twisters. And Alsip will play that one. His cross ice pass and trying to get that one ahead there for Waldmo. They're going to get called instead on the icing. That's going to bring it back down here to the Riels side. Grave there, losing that draw there to Alsplit. And they're going to play that one across, and Hines is going to hold the zone there, but just for a bit as Alslip plays it ahead forward. There's a shot that's off the mark there. Couldn't find it there for the Riels as Waldmo can't hold on to that one there. Blowing a tire, there's a Riels player. Here comes Gertson going the other way. He's got traffic with him. Playing it across, and Morris holds on for the whistle. Southern couldn't get much on that one as the Twisters had a chance there on the 2-on-1. And here's a look here at that 2-on-1 here for the Twisters. Slip got back there just enough to kind of break that up and make it a little bit more even. But nevertheless, Morris makes his stand and holds on. Didn't have too much there to do as Slade Sutherland couldn't get a lot on that shot there. As Van Dines plays that ahead forward, gets it right back though. And they're gonna get called on a hand pass. Nope, as they're not gonna, Vijay's not gonna play that. He's gonna take the hit and let Parker White play it instead. Now White playing it ahead forward. And here come the Reals going the other way. Espanol passes it across. He's got a point tonight in this one. And Jonathan Dick now, he sends that one around. That's going to get picked off though by the Reals. It's Hepner going after it. He lost his stick though on the play. And Van Dines now plays that one ahead. And Weave going the other way. He's going to get pickpocketed though. And the Reals send it down just enough for Dick to get it across before Hepner. He's lost edge there. That's going to get picked up by Weeb. Like I said, ice is pretty rough out here tonight as Weeb works his way up the near side. Before sending it down there, Bergman now. He is surrounded like sharks there by the Reals players all by himself before Clark can come over to help him. Same with Carroll's. Now getting it to Thomas to Clark. That pass doesn't connect. That's in close against the side of the net. And Morris is going to hold on for a whistle. And that's going to bring a stoppage of play with 7:45 remaining in regulation. We got a 2-2 hockey game. Shots are 30-25 in favor of the St. Boniface Riels. Southern now set to take the draw here against the block. Bouncing puck there, and it looks like the Reals are going to control it there off the draw. And here come the Reals going the other way here with a great chance. And N stays strong there as the fight now for the puck continues behind the net. And Gertson comes in there to apply some more pressure here. Still trying to find control of the puck. Now the Reals have it here in the offensive zone. They turn that one over here. The stretch pass there. Gertson's got to go to catch up with it, and he won't be able to. He's going to hook a man, and the Reals, they're complaining they want a call. That's going to get gloved down. But he's able to get a stick on that to play that across and nullify the hand pass to DeGrave as DeGrave gets tied up in the corner. They're there as they continue fighting as they push that back ahead to the top of the circle where it's going to get picked up there and into the slot. Awesome opportunity there for the Twisters. Doesn't go. Broken stick there on the play as Russell dodges around one guy. Kalen Russell now looking, centering into the feet there. Now back to Hines. There's a shot, and that doesn't get through traffic, and when it did, it was just wide. Sutherland now with the puck. He's going to leave it across to Russell. And the guy who lost his stick there, he's able to pick it up now. As the Reals now all have their sticks in their hand as the Twisters control the puck there. Now trying to control at the blue line. That's going to get picked up and going the other way is Davis. Here comes Davis. He falls though. And the Twisters breaking that one up. Diving there is Sutherland. Turning that one, or now to Sutherland. Didn't catch the Twister there. Diving there to set up that play. And here's a great shot. Sutherland cuts dangerously in front. A great opportunity there. Crashing the net there for the Twisters. And Hattie now trying to take it the other way, bouncing now off a couple sticks. And Hira now sends it down and sticks that aside. 5:50 to go in this frame. As the Twisters now working out of the defensive zone here and working their way ahead. Hira now, he gets it up to Dubois. Here comes Dubois with the puck. He's going to send that down after rubbing off a hard hit there from Clark. And that's going to get up onto the Twisters bench. That's going to bring a whistle and a stoppage of play with 5:37. And the door is slammed shut and we're ready to go. Twisters now controlling off the draw now, and Davis got tied up there. You wanted to call. Ambrose now controlling behind his net. Trying to set something up offensively here for the Riels now as he's getting pressured there by Weeb, and he's going to turn that over. Van Dines walks into that one. A blocker save by Morris in return. As spinning and falling down, there's Nico Vijay, gets it out to Van Dines. Van Dines walking through the slot there. Too many sticks, can't get a shot away. Great defense there for the Riels. Now Twisters controlling behind the Riels net. Vijay now gets it across here to Weeb. Derek Weeb playing it up. Nico Vijay now to the top of the circle. Back to the point from Dick. There's a shot that gets blocked there. And played down there by Al Slip. Ambrose now controlling on his net. Some extra words there in between Weeb and Al Slip before they go for their changes. And now Ambrose now working his way up ice. And now he's going to pick up pace as he comes over the center logo. And he's going to center it. Great chance there. Ends makes a brilliant save on that opportunity. As icing's nullified as the Twisters send it out. 4:10 remaining in the frame as the Riels now work it ahead forward. Again, getting sent right back down here by the Twisters. Trott now playing it ahead forward after the give from Miller. Now Trott off the glass and out. That's down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. And we'll take a quick look here as we step aside at those nice chances here by the Riels, and Ends standing strong, keeping his team in this one and keeping the game knotted up as Ambrose just walks right through the whole Twisters team there, loses it, but gets a great cross ice pass, and Ends makes a great save there, and the Twisters are able to clear the zone. Under 4 to go here. And it looks like we're going to wave Espanol there on the draw. Off the draw now, controlled here by Ms. Miller, tying up here with his man, trying to control the puck, has nowhere to go there. Before getting picked up now here again by the Riels, trying to get it out. And now they do, and Patty's all alone now here, working his way through traffic. And then correction there, that's Trott. He's trying to center, he couldn't. Now he's going to step into that one, and Ends is going to hold on for a whistle. A great opportunity, and again, the stick there, Ft.Garry getting in there in front on Ends. As the Riels, like I said, again, trying to get back in and apply that pressure that they were earlier on. As Miller and Renville now step in, as they got the lines here taken care of here for the Riels. Twisters now off the draw. They work that one all the way around to Weeb, and Weeb sends it down the ice, and that's going to get an icing charged against them. Makes it just far enough for the icing to be called. Off the draw here now, working ahead forward here is Dick now as Twisters rushing it ahead forward with their defensive pairing. There's a shot there by Hepner. Leaves Vijay. Oh, and Vijay just missed the net there. Now played ahead across. Trying to set it up now here. And that's going to get clubbed down here by the Riels. Riels now trying to set it up here as they send that one down, and Carroll's is going to pick it up with 2:25 to go in this one as Weeb now sticking it ahead forward as Davis knocks him off the puck. Hira is going to pick it up for the Riels, and the Riels now are going to work it ahead forward. Weeb's going to break up that pass now. It's going to get picked up here and go the other way there by Vitili. For the Twisters now clear the zone with 2 to go, and working his way through traffic there is all speedy Brett Bergman, but he can't find the puck there. And now Cohen Thomas now working his way back. And on that shot there, Ends is going to hold on for a whistle. Off the draw now here. Controlled by Ambrose. Ambrose, his shot on net. That gets deflected loose in front. And again, the Twisters again, the Riels there not getting much there going in front as the Twisters have it right back out of the zone there. Bergman now gets across to Dick. Here comes Dick. Shot through traffic. Deflected in front. They lay there and nothing going there And Dick there making the stop there before getting it out. And now Dick will pick it up as Waldemo chases after him. Jonathan Dick now getting it to Hepner. And Hepner's long stretch pass not going there. Cohen Thomas now picks it up. He's got 70 on the clock here in regulation. Working his way right, walks through Ambrose, and shot doesn't go there. We're into the final minute here of regulation here. Walking into that one, the Twisters there just missing the target again off the glass. As White now chips that one ahead forward where the Twisters are going to pick it up in the offensive zone, but the Twisters can't hold the zone as Russell's going to pick that one up with 40 to go. Russell getting it right back from Hines. We'll give it to Hines. And now Hines off the stick there of Davis. That works its way down to Gertzen. Gertzen centering. That gets picked off. And Russell now blocks that one before sending it down with 25 to go. And now working their way up at ice. Vitili, he plays that one across, and on the rush there, Southern breaks that one up with 13 on the clock. Working at it now, here's Miller. He'll jab that one forward into the Twister zone, and here comes a chance for the Riels. And there's a shot, and Enns is going to hold on for a whistle. A great save with traffic in front with 2 seconds left. And with that save there just got the Twisters at least 1 point. As we'll take a quick look at the replay here on that last rush here from the Riels. And there's the save there made by Enns. And off the draw there, that's going to come to Enns. He's just going to freeze that one as the horn rings. So that's going to bring us to the end of the regulation, and we got some 3-on-3 overtime. So the lone goal there in the third period going to Matthew Trott. He is tying it up. He got his 6th of the season from Parker White. And Danon Espinel, time of the goal, 7-11. Riels 14 shots in the third. Meanwhile, 10 for the Twisters. Again, it's Davis out there on the draw against Vijay as the 16s battle it out in the center circle, and the Twisters win that one. Weeb working his way through traffic. Here comes Weeb in front, and he ends it. The Twisters win, and Derek Weeb finds the back of the net on the first shot of overtime. And the Twisters continue on their winning streak. It's Weeb getting it done in overtime from Nico Vijay. And with that, it's a 3-2 Twisters win. Derek Weeb, his 2nd of the night from Vijay, 8 seconds into overtime, is the game winner. And now we'll quickly go over our stars here of the game. It was a good one here for the Twisters, though. Wish they could do it in regulation, but the Riels got themselves a point, which they'll be happy about. For them, meanwhile, the Twisters end this one off with a 3-2 win. And your third star of the night from the Pembina Valley Twisters, number 3, Mike Hepner. He ended off the night with 2 assists. the second star of the game from the Pembina Valley Twisters with 34 saves. Number 30, Logan Enns. And the first star from the Pembina Valley Twisters with 2 goals, including the game winner, number 14, Derek Weeb. With that, we'll see you tomorrow night here at 8 o'clock as the Pembina Valley Twisters will take on the Raiders. And that game is again here in Morris at 8 o'clock. We'll see you for that game. Signing off, I'm Bentley Brandt along with my cameraman Josh Keck. We'll see you guys tomorrow